It's 3 p.m. and time for the Daily Community Briefing. Team coverage of the latest local news important to you. Now let's head to the Wallingford Broadcasting Studios for the Daily Community Briefing.
Good afternoon and welcome in to your Daily Community Briefing here live on WBON TV Channel 9. Michael Watkins back here with you in the anchor chair on this Thursday edition. We're brought to you today by Bishop Small Engine Repair. Keep your power equipment working strong all season long with help from Bishop Small Engine Repair. Let Bishop service your mower and power equipment located on North Estill Avenue in Richmond. And we're also brought to you by Affordable Heating and Air. For all your heating and air needs, call Brian with Affordable Heating and Air Conditioning at 859-779-0122. In our lead story today, the Laurel County Sheriff's Office is now conducting a death investigation after a body was found off Laurel River Church Road on Wednesday afternoon. The body was discovered by a homeowner while checking her mail around noon that day. The deceased was confirmed to be a woman reported missing earlier in the day. She has been identified as Deanna Barrett, age 49, of London. An autopsy will be conducted in Frankfort to determine the cause and manner of the death. The investigation is currently still pending, and more information will be published when it becomes available. Mount Vernon fire personnel were very busy with calls Wednesday when they responded to numerous vehicle accidents, one of which involved 9 vehicles near the 63-mile marker southbound on I-75. Rockcastle EMS transported some of the individuals involved, but luckily no life-threatening injuries occurred. Several law enforcement agencies and towing services also responded to the scene. Following major backups for multiple hours, the scene was cleared. Wrecks began around 12:30 in the afternoon when the rain began falling, causing slick road conditions. The Lexington Police Department is investigating a fatal shooting that occurred on Winchester Road shortly after 2:35 a.m. Wednesday. Officers responded to the 900 block of Winchester Road for a report of shots fired. Upon arrival, officers located the 43-year-old male victim deceased from gunshot wounds. The Fayette County Coroner's Office has not identified the victim as of yet. Anyone with information about this case is asked to contact Lexington Police by calling 859-258-3600. Anonymous tips can be submitted to the Bluegrass Crime Stoppers by calling 859-253-2020 or online at bluegrasscrimestoppers.com. You can also give a tip through the P3 Tips app available at p3tips.com, and that is the number 3, tips.com. In another release from the Lexington Police Department, they are investigating a homicide. On Tuesday, June 8th, around 11:35 p.m., Lexington Police responded to the 200 block of Hedgewood Court for a report of a subject shot. Upon arrival, officers located a 28-year-old victim in the driver's seat of a passenger car deceased from gunshot wounds. The victim's name will be released by the Fayette County Coroner's Office, and police are continuing to investigate this case. Anyone with information about this case is asked to contact Lexington Police by calling 859-258-3600. Once again, anonymous tips can be submitted to the Bluegrass Crime Stoppers by calling the number 859-253-2020 or online at bluegrasscrimestoppers.com. And once again, you can also submit tips through the P3 Tips app available at p3tips.com. In a statement from Attorney General Daniel Cameron, the statement regarding today's argument before the Kentucky Supreme Court. 7 months ago, our team stood before the Supreme Court alongside Kentucky businesses to challenge the process used by Governor Beshear to issue dozens of COVID-19 executive orders. We argued that while the pandemic required changes to keep Kentuckians safe, these changes should be made according to the law and in a way that allowed public input. When the Supreme Court issued its opinion in that case, the court held that the governor had acted consistent with Kentucky's emergency statutes, but that the legislator could provide a check on the governor's emergency powers by changing those laws. The duly elected men and women of our General Assembly followed the guidance of the court and made modest alterations to the governor's power during the 2021 session by passing Senate Bill 1, Senate Bill 2, House Bill 1, and the House Joint Resolution 77. In response, the governor sued our office and the General Assembly, asking the court to issue an advisory opinion on the validity of the statutes. We argued before the Supreme Court today that the governor did not have an injury or controversy necessary to bring a lawsuit, and he challenged the laws simply because he did not like them. The General Assembly is a separate, co-equal branch of government, and legislators must be able to make changes to state law and alter the governor's authority without the threat of lawsuits that have no cause or validity. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, the KYTC, advises motorists of scheduled continuous friction testing operations. The testing will be conducted by a highway engineering company. The data collected will be used to study the present road surface and determine the relationship between friction and crashes, especially departure and wet road crashes. The goal of the testing is to reduce fatalities and serious injuries on roadways. This will be taking place through Tuesday, June 15th, and those times will be 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. on weekdays. For routes within District 7, the testing will be a mobile operation with no lane closures. The vehicles utilized to collect the data will be orange and or white with signage marked on the front and back of the vehicle body. Vehicles will also have flashing surveying beacons and highly visible warning signs to indicate the vehicle's purpose there. And during the testing, the trucks will travel at or slightly below the speed limit. Again, these testing sites will take place through Tuesday, June 15th, and the times are weekdays 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. Well, a gathering at the Danville Christian Academy and then a balloon release will take place at Harrington Lake tonight in honor of Manny Pruitt, who tragically passed away a year ago today. Pruitt died from a drowning just before his senior year of high school at Madison Central, and according to his mother, Kelly Pruitt, one of her goals is to push for water safety to ensure that other tragedies like this will not occur. The meeting at the church begins at 7 p.m. again at Danville Christian Academy in Danville. WBON-TV will have the story on tomorrow's newscast. Thanks for being with us here, folks, on the newscast today. We'll take a short commercial break and come back with lots more to get to on the WBON-TV Channel 9 Daily Community Briefing.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Mountain Adventures in Irvin is here to take your summer meals to a whole new level. Now is the perfect time to stop by and get cantaloupes or sugar baby watermelons. And Mountain Adventures has also added bread, Weisenberger products, and Kentucky Mountain Moonshine truffles. On Fridays, you can now get your favorite treat from Side Porch Cafe at Mountain Adventures. It's literally your one-stop shop for the perfect family meal. Stop by today. Mountain Adventures at 68 River Drive in Irvin, or like Mountain Adventures on Facebook.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
donate or shop at the new location for the Habitat Restore in Madison County. The proceeds from the Habitat Restore go towards helping build a home for someone in need. Shop, donate, or volunteer at the new location for the Habitat Restore in the old CVS Pharmacy building on Main Street in Richmond.
You know when you step outside and it feels absolutely perfect? The air's not too warm, not too cool, just perfection? Now imagine if you could have that same feeling inside your home at a price that feels even better. You can, thanks to the folks at Affordable Heating and Air. Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's Affordable Heating and Air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are going to drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's going to put the work in the first place?
Support your favorite team with apparel from Campus Warehouse in Richmond. Whether you're an EKU fan or you're a part of the Big Blue Nation, Campus Warehouse has something for you. Stop by and see their new line of Old Road t-shirts, because guys, we know Saturdays are for the boys. Plus, they have the cutest seasonal tees for the ladies. And Campus Warehouse now carries a new line of tees for the kiddos as well. Visit campuswarehouserichmond.com or stop by their location in the Richmond Center next to Buffalo Wild Wings.
The Old West, the way you remember it. Good guys and bad guys.
Come and join us as we watch and talk about the best of the West.
Western movies, TV shows, and more.
Draw Western Theater, Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Here on Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Welcome back in to our daily community briefing here live on WBON TV Channel 9. Michael Watkins here with you on this Thursday. We're brought to you today by Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond. They are located at 635.5 Big Hill Avenue. Let Bluegrass Marble and Granite take care of all your remodels or fabrication needs. And we're also brought to you by Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. They have the best aftercare in the business. When every detail counts, remember Davis & Powell Funeral Home. Well, from today through Saturday, anyone in the 31 affected counties from the spring storms are eligible to show up to get a face-to-face assistance from FEMA. WBON TV spoke to FEMA spokesperson Hattie Stallworth, who detailed where people can get help for damage that their property sustained in February and back in March as well. With the story, we turn to our news director, Marissa Hempel.
If you have yet to apply or are waiting on your application to go through with FEMA for disaster assistance, you're in luck if you want face-to-face contact. Both in Estill and Magoffin counties, through this weekend, there will be centers set up for those to either apply or get their application looked over. With more information straight from FEMA, here's Hattie Stallworth.
They're called registration support centers, and right now we have 3 that are going on, which started today. And it'll go through Saturday. So they're like 3-day centers. And one is at Estill County, and that's off 100 Golden Court in Irvine. We have another one at Magoffin at 119 East Mountain Parkway in Slayersville, Kentucky. And we also have one in Martin County in Inez.
Stallworth says this makes it easy for those who don't want to get on the computer or make the phone call.
People can come here to register with FEMA, the same thing as online. And the difference here is they have that one-on-one, face-to-face contact in a COVID-safe environment to talk to people about their case file, to upload documentation if they need to submit documentations up to their case file. They can ask questions if they've already registered with FEMA and gotten an awards letter from FEMA that they disagree with, or they got a letter saying that they were ineligible for any award. They can come and talk to the people here about the process of appealing that letter. Now, you can do that online through the FEMA helpline at the 800-621-3362. Text to talk is 800-462-7585. But the difference here is you have people that you can actually just talk to and walk you through the process.
Stallworth goes on to explain exactly what kind of benefits people are able to receive and what types of damages are covered.
Temporary damages for their home, like basic home repairs, rental assistance, and other needs assistance such as replacing personal property. You would come and you would register with FEMA. You could do it through disasterassistance.gov. That's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where you can register online. You can call our FEMA helpline that I mentioned earlier, or you can also come here to the Registration Support Center and register. And then once you registered with FEMA, you will be contacted by FEMA to have what we call an inspection or to talk about if you need an inspection. And after you get that inspection, and the inspectors do not make the decision, the determination, it goes up to FEMA to determine that. After that, they will be determining if you qualify for assistance. If you do not, you may be missing documentation, and they're just saying, hey, your file is pending until we get this documentation from you. Well, some of the things that you would need when you register with FEMA for assistance, you would need to know your current mailing address, your primary mailing address, where you are right now if you had to move because of the disaster, a current telephone number. You need to bring your social security number, your insurance information if you have insurance, because we help survivors who do not have insurance or are underinsured. We cannot duplicate services anywhere. You would need to know your total household annual income. And if you want direct deposit in your checking or your savings, you would need to submit your routing information as well as your account information. And finally, you would need a description of your damage. And if you've already begun your repairs, it's good to have your receipt so you can prove that it was damaged and you made repairs to it.
She adds that to expedite the process and to get you your benefits, it is best to take as many pictures and video of the damage as possible for pictorial proof.
We do ask that you take pictures as many as possible or videos because it does help to show the damage. And then we also ask that you keep your receipts because that too shows the repairs. We have 31 counties eligible for disaster assistance, and that incident period is from February 27th to March 14th. And I believe on April 23rd, the President Biden declared a major disaster for the Commonwealth of Kentucky.
Once again, if you wish to get face-to-face support or get any questions answered regarding disaster assistance through FEMA, you can visit the two centers in both Estill and Magoffin counties. This will run through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. For more stories such as these, be sure to visit Richmond's very own WBONTV.com. I'm Marissa Hempel.
Thanks, Marissa. In other local news, Madison County United Soccer registration is now open. Fall recreational registration will end on June 30th. Parents can register on the MUSA website, which is musasoccer.com. The deadline to register for the fall season is June 30th, and the cost is as follows. For under 4 and under 5, the cost is $80. For under 6, 7, and 8, the cost is $90. And for under 10 and above, it is a $100 fee or $80 for returning players on the same team. MUSA officials say if you are willing to coach, please make sure to indicate that when you are registering your child. Well, the Richmond Parks and Recreation Department is bringing a new initiative to the city, Park and Play. As part of a drive to bring more recreation and wellness access to underserved communities, the department will be visiting various locations across Richmond over the next few weeks with a van containing multiple types of fun and engaging activities. This idea is building off of the growing nationwide movement of mobile recreation units, a chance for communities who have current difficulty accessing traditional recreation opportunities to become more engaged. This program will be targeted for children between the ages of 3 to 12 years old, but families are welcome to attend. It will be every Thursday at rotating parks or other important community locations. The dates, times, and locations for June and July are as follows. Thursday, June 10th, which is tonight, or that was earlier today, from 9 to 11 a.m. at Irvin McDowell Park. Next Thursday, they will be at Lake Reba Park from 9 to 11 a.m. Then on June 24th at the Betty Miller Teen Center from 9 to 11 a.m. On July 8th at Million Park from the same times, 9 to 11 a.m. On July 15th, they will be at Smith Village Community Center from 1 to 3 p.m. and then at Camp Catalpa on July 22nd from 9 to 11 a.m. And then the last date is July 29th from 1 to 3 p.m. at Robinson Terrace Playground. Park and Play will consist of activities such as board games, sports, and craft activities. Park and Play will promote active living and healthy eating by providing play equipment and healthy snacks at each stop. By developing this program, the Richmond Parks and Recreation Department is taking yet another step towards becoming more in line with their overarching principle of inclusivity. One of the biggest issues facing underserved and lower socioeconomic communities is inadequate access to recreation or wellness opportunities. So by investing in developing a mobile recreation unit, the department is going to these communities to serve them rather than hoping they come on their own. The intention is to grow this program further and to establish more locations across Richmond targeting various groups and communities. Park and Play is completely free and there is no cost to attend or participate. Park and Play is developed to be as inclusive towards differently abled individuals as possible so as to foster interactions between all groups of people. Well, the KYTC advises motorists of a scheduled closure for Little Hickman Road at KY 1268 in Jessamine County. The temporary closure is necessary for shoulder repair operations, and the shoulder at this location has been eroded by the creek. The repairs will take place through Friday, June the 11th from 8:30 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. daily. And the closure will be at mile point 2.5. Alternate routes include West Brumfield Lane, which is a county route, or the East Sugar Creek Road, KY 1268. It's now time for our final commercial break here on the newscast, folks. When we come back, we've got the COVID-19 report for you. We'll look back at the statewide map and the numbers for Madison County as well when we come back here on our newscast, live on WBON-TV, Channel 9.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Mountain Adventures in Irvin is here to take your summer meals to a whole new level. Now is the perfect time to stop by and get cantaloupes or sugar baby watermelons. And Mountain Adventures has also added bread, Weisenberger products, and Kentucky Mountain Moonshine truffles. On Fridays, you can now get your favorite treat from Side Porch Cafe at Mountain Adventures. It's literally your one-stop shop for the perfect family meal. Stop by today. Mountain Adventures at 68 River Drive in Irvin, or like Mountain Adventures on Facebook.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Donate or shop at the new location for the Habitat Restore in Madison County. The proceeds from the Habitat Restore go towards helping build a home for someone in need. Shop, donate, or volunteer at the new location for the Habitat Restore in the old CVS Pharmacy building on Main Street in Richmond.
You know when you step outside and it feels absolutely perfect? The air's not too warm, not too cool, just perfection? Now imagine if you could have that same feeling inside your home at a price that feels even better. You can, thanks to the folks at Affordable Heating and Air. air. Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's Affordable Heating and Air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are going to drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's going to put the work in the first place?
Support your favorite team with apparel from Campus Warehouse in Richmond. Whether you're an EKU fan or you're a part of the Big Blue Nation, Campus Warehouse has something for you. Stop by and see their new line of Old Road t-shirts, because guys, we know Saturdays are for the boys. Plus, they have the cutest seasonal tees for the ladies. And Campus Warehouse now carries a new line of tees for the kiddos as well. Visit campuswarehouserichmond.com or stop by their location in the Richmond Center next to Buffalo Wild Wings.
The Old West, the way you remember it. Good guys and bad guys.
Come and join us as we watch and talk about the best of the West.
Western movies, TV shows, and more.
Draw Western Theater, Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Here on Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Welcome back in to the Daily Community Briefing here live on WBON TV Channel 9. Michael Watkins here with you on this Thursday. As we look at the COVID-19 report, this is case information as of June 9th, which was yesterday. The number of people vaccinated in Kentucky which have received at least one dose is 2,094,236. New cases today, a big jump to 361. The positivity rate statewide is 2.06%. The top 5 counties by vaccination rate include Woodford County, who has remained steadily at the top at 62% today, Franklin County at 61%, Fayette County comes in third at 59%, and then a drop off to Boone County at 53% at fourth, and Campbell County at 52% at fifth. The bottom 5 counties by vaccination rate include Christian County at 20%, tied with Spencer County, and then Ballard, Hickman, and Clinton County to round out the top 5, or the bottom 5. We look at the statewide map for the current incidence rate. Madison County hanging tough in the yellow at 6.9 for the current incidence rate. The number of new cases today in Madison County is up to 11, and the number of active cases is now at 70 for Madison County. Other counties surrounding us that are in the yellow include Estill County, Jackson County, Lincoln, Garrett County, also Jessamine, Fayette, and Clark counties. All those nearby counties are in the yellow. Rockcastle County, the only surrounding county that is above the yellow, they are in the orange at 16.3. Estill County at 8.1. Jackson County nearly in the green at 1.1. Clark County and Fayette County both in the 4s. Jessamine County at 3.7. And Garrett County at 2.4. There are 9 counties in the green today. Those include Carlisle County, McCreary, Washington, Magoffin, Lawrence County, Lewis, Pendleton County, and Hancock. And yesterday there was only 1 county in the red. That same county remains in the red. That's Webster, who today has a current incidence rate of 32. The overall incidence rate has jumped back up into the 4s when it was at 2 on Tuesday. Yesterday it was at 4.62. Today a slight decrease down to 4.55 for the current incidence rate. If you or someone you know is still looking for a place to go get the COVID-19 vaccine or to get a COVID-19 test, make sure to check out the White House Clinic. Don't forget the COVID-19 vaccines available there for your appointment. Call 1-855-WHAPPTS. Anyone age 12 or older is available, and you can go get the vaccine at the McKee, Mount Vernon, Berea, Irvin, or Richmond locations of the White House Clinic. Folks, make sure to go over and check out the giveaway that we are doing on the WBON TV Facebook page. You can win a chance for a family pack of tickets to Splash Park over in Williamsburg, Kentucky. So go check that out on our Facebook page. Find out how you could win those tickets. And as always, keep it locked in the WBON TV Facebook page or WBONTV.com for updates about what is going on in our community. From Michael Watkins, we'll be back with you tomorrow, same time and same place for the 3 p.m. Daily Community Briefing on WBON TV, Channel 9.